Good evening, everyone. Today, we're going to explore something that may not always be visible to the eye, but that which exists on a deeper, energetic level, a force that connects us in ways we might not fully understand. We're going to talk about attraction, not just as a surface-level phenomenon, but as a deeply ingrained part of our subconscious patterns and energy fields. Now, attraction is not merely a reaction to someone's physical appearance. Attraction is a reflection of what we feel at a cellular level, what we project into the universe and what the universe sends back to us. It's a magnetic exchange of energy. When someone is attracted to you, it's not only about what they say or do consciously, it's about what their energy communicates, what their body is telling you when words fall short. So how do you know when someone is secretly attracted to you? Let's take a look at a few signs. But remember, these are not just behaviors you can observe with your eyes. These are signs you can feel with your intuition. Because attraction is energy. It's a vibration. It's frequency. 1. Their presence is subtle, yet powerful. When a man is drawn to you, you might notice that he becomes more aware of his own energy in your presence. He may not be outwardly obvious, but there's something about his energy that shifts. Perhaps he stands a little taller, becomes slightly more attentive to his posture. Or maybe he just becomes more aware of the space between you two. When we feel attraction, our subconscious begins to alter the way we present ourselves to the world. There's a heightened sense of self-awareness, almost like we are tuning ourselves into the frequency of the other person. It's subtle, but you can sense that something has changed in the field around you. 2. He mirrors your actions or speech. Have you ever noticed someone unconsciously mimicking your gestures, your posture, or even the tone of your voice? This is one of the most powerful signs of attraction. It's not just about a desire to connect, but about a deeper energy exchange happening at the subconscious level. When someone is attracted to you, they unconsciously seek to align their energy with yours. This is a reflection of resonance. When two energies meet and resonate, they naturally mirror one another, almost as if they are harmonizing. It's like a conversation between your body and theirs without words. There's no manipulation. It's just the body's natural response to a deeper connection. 3. His eyes always seek yours. The eyes are the windows to the soul. And when a man is attracted to you, you will feel the pull of his gaze. But not just any gaze. It's the kind of look that holds, the kind that lingers just a little longer than is typical. You may feel his gaze without even having to look directly at him. Attraction activates the energy centers of the body. The eyes are one of the most powerful ways we communicate at an energetic level, because when someone is truly interested in you, their eyes become an extension of that energy. Now, it's no longer just about what's in front of them. It's about wanting to connect deeply, wanting to understand you at a core level. 4. He finds excuses to be near you. You might notice that he finds small, seemingly inconsequential ways to be near you. Whether it's lingering in a room just a little longer, offering to help with something that doesn't require help, or engaging in conversations that don't necessarily have a purpose other than to be in your space. Attraction is about energy, and when someone feels drawn to you, they are not always aware of it consciously. But their subconscious mind pulls them toward you because there's something that feels right, something that draws them into your orbit. It's not always a grand gesture. It's the small, consistent ways that they try to be around you without making it obvious. 5. He is open and vulnerable around you. This one is profound. When a man is secretly attracted to you, he might begin to open up in ways he doesn't typically with others. Attraction creates an energy exchange that is based on trust, on feeling safe with another person. Attraction is not just about the body, it's about the mind and spirit. When someone is attracted to you, they will start revealing more of their true selves to you because they feel an unspoken bond with you. This is the heart's energy reaching out, inviting connection on a deeper level. It's in the way they speak, the way they share pieces of their life, their emotions. It's a silent invitation to connect. 6. He becomes protective or attentive when we are energetically connected to someone. We naturally want to protect that connection. A man who is secretly attracted to you might become more attentive to your needs, whether it's looking out for your well-being in small ways or being more thoughtful in his actions. Protection in this context is not just physical. It's an emotional and energetic sense of wanting to create a space of safety and support. Attraction naturally aligns us to want to be present for the other person, to protect their energy, their spirit. Attraction is not just a visible thing. It's an invisible energy that manifests in subtle ways. The body and mind are not separate from one another. They are part of a unified field, constantly exchanging energy with everything around them. When someone is attracted to you, their energy changes, and it's those subtle changes that you feel, often without even realizing it. So, the next time you find yourself wondering whether someone feels drawn to you, trust the signs that your own body and intuition send you. The energy never lies. And as we become more aware of the signals we are receiving, we begin to unlock the power of connection on a level that goes beyond words, beyond actions, and into the very field of energy that unites us all. Thank you energy is the fundamental force that underlies all human interactions. It's not something we can always see or touch, but it's something we can feel, often more profoundly than anything we experience through our five senses. When it comes to attraction, energy plays a pivotal role in how we connect with others, whether we are consciously aware of it or not. Every person emits an energy field, an electromagnetic signature, if you will, that is constantly interacting with the world around them. This energy is not static. It fluctuates depending on our emotional state, thoughts, and the environment we are in. When someone is drawn to you, it's not just their physical presence that you feel. There's a shift in the energy around you. It's as if the air becomes thicker, more charged, and you can sense that something is different. At times, you may not even need words or gestures to know someone is attracted to you. Their energy communicates that on a subconscious level. This energy is subtle but powerful, and it creates a kind of magnetic pull that can draw people together without them even realizing what is happening. Our bodies, too, are conduits for energy. The way we carry ourselves, the way we interact with others, and even the way we breathe can shift the energy we emit. Someone who is attracted to you might subconsciously alter their posture, their gaze, or their movements to align with yours. These shifts may be small and imperceptible, but they are noticeable at an energetic level. The exchange of energy also works in reverse. When you are attracted to someone, your own energy field will change, often without you actively doing anything. This is why attraction can feel so effortless at times. It is not just a conscious decision, but a deeper, more primal connection that takes place beneath the surface. The energy between two people who are attracted to each other creates a kind of resonance, a harmonic relationship that goes beyond words or actions. When two people are drawn to each other, one of the most noticeable signs is the mirroring of actions and behaviors. This is not something they consciously plan or orchestrate, but rather it occurs naturally. At the subconscious level, there is a deep desire to align with the energy of the other person. It is as though the body and mind instinctively want to synchronize with the other's movements, speech, and mannerisms. Mirroring is one of the most powerful ways that humans connect on a deeper level, and it happens all the time without us even realizing it. When someone is attracted to you, their body will often begin to mimic your gestures, posture, and even your tone of voice. If you cross your arms, they may unconsciously do the same. If you lean forward in conversation, they may follow suit. These small involuntary movements indicate a level of comfort and connection. The energy between you becomes more harmonious, and both people begin to resonate with each other's frequency. It's not about copying one another. It's about creating a unified rhythm in the exchange of energy. This mirroring often extends to the way people communicate. When someone is attracted to you, they might unconsciously adopt the same pace of speech or use similar phrases. Their words flow in a similar rhythm, almost as if they are attuned to the same wavelength. This can be particularly noticeable when two people are in the midst of an intimate conversation. The more aligned two individuals become, the more they begin to speak in harmony. It's an energetic dance that happens naturally, a subconscious attempt to connect and create a shared experience. Mirroring also plays a role in emotional attunement. When someone is emotionally invested or attracted to you, they will mirror not just your words or actions, but your emotional state as well. If you feel a sense of joy, they will reflect that back to you. If you are sad, they may show empathy and mirror that energy too. This emotional resonance deepens the connection, strengthening the bond without the need for verbal expression. It's an energetic exchange that speaks volumes even in silence. The eyes are often said to be the windows to the soul. And when someone is attracted to you, their gaze speaks volumes without a single word being exchanged. There's a unique quality to the way a person looks at someone they are drawn to, a depth in their gaze that goes beyond the surface. When a man is secretly attracted to you, you might notice his eyes lingering just a little longer than usual, as if trying to capture a moment or savor the connection between you. This isn't something that's intentional or planned. It's a natural response to the energetic pull between you and him. What's interesting about the eyes is that they are incredibly sensitive to emotional states, and they often reflect what the heart is feeling. When someone is attracted to you, their eyes will reveal more than just physical interest. There's a certain warmth, intensity, and softness in the way they look at you, as if they are trying to understand you on a deeper level. A lingering gaze can indicate that they are mentally and emotionally present, truly absorbing the moment, and engaged with your energy in a way that feels intimate, even if no words are spoken. In moments of attraction, the eyes can become a tool of silent communication. You may notice that the attraction is amplified when eye contact is maintained for longer than usual. It's almost as if the energy between two people can be transferred through the gaze, creating a subtle but undeniable connection. This exchange happens on a subconscious level, where both individuals are aware of the energetic flow between them, yet neither may consciously recognize the power of the look. Attraction can also be seen in the way someone's pupils respond to your presence. When someone is captivated by you, their pupils may dilate slightly, a natural response to increased interest. The subtle physical reaction is an unconscious sign that their body is responding to the energy of the connection, further reinforcing the depth of their attraction. Even when words fail, the eyes have a way of saying everything that needs to be said, creating an invisible bond that transcends the spoken language. When someone is attracted to you, one of the most telling signs is the way they seek out opportunities to be near you. It's not always about grand gestures or overt attempts to get your attention. Rather, it's about the subtle ways in which they try to position themselves in your vicinity. These actions often go unnoticed, but they are driven by a subconscious desire to be close to you, to share space, and to engage with your energy. Attraction creates a magnetic pull that draws people toward each other, and this pull often manifests in small, almost imperceptible actions that reveal the deeper connection between two individuals. For instance, they might find ways to linger longer in the same room as you, even if there's no immediate reason for them to be there. Whether it's staying in the same area during a social gathering or walking in the same direction as you, their presence near you feels intentional. It's not about forcing interaction or drawing attention to themselves. It's simply a natural instinct to remain close, to absorb the energy between you, and to feel connected. This tendency to be near, you can also extend to conversations. Someone who is attracted to you may engage in small talk or offer assistance with tasks that don't necessarily require help, all as an excuse to remain in your space. Even if the interaction seems trivial, the underlying intention is to stay present with you, to soak up the energy exchange that occurs when two people are close to one another. Attraction also creates an internal desire to protect and preserve the connection. This might look like subtle attempts to shield you from discomfort, or offer help in ways that don't seem to have a clear purpose, other than to ensure your comfort. When someone is drawn to you, their subconscious mind works to find ways to enhance that bond, often through these small but meaningful gestures. Being near you isn't just about proximity, it's about building a silent connection that transcends words. When someone is secretly attracted to you, one of the most significant shifts you may notice is how open and vulnerable they become around you. At first glance, this might seem like a leap, but attraction often pushes people to lower their emotional defenses in ways they might not with others. The reason for this is simple. When we feel safe and connected to someone, especially on a deeper, energetic level, our subconscious mind starts to trust that person. Vulnerability becomes a form of communication, an unspoken way of sharing parts of ourselves that we might otherwise guard. This openness isn't always about deep, personal confessions, though it can be. It might show up in the little things, revealing past experiences, sharing small fears, or admitting to uncertainties. These moments are often not planned, nor are they forced. They arise naturally when someone feels a deeper connection. The subtle act of exposing emotions and thoughts that are usually kept guarded indicates a trust that has been established, even if neither person fully understands the dynamics at play. Vulnerability in this context is not about seeking validation or sympathy. It's about forming an authentic bond, one that transcends surface-level interactions. People who are attracted to you might also show vulnerability by revealing their true selves in ways that they don't with others. They may admit to their likes, dislikes, and quirks, things that feel personal or unique. This level of openness is often a sign that they feel drawn to you in a way that encourages a deeper, more authentic exchange. Attraction creates a space where barriers come down, where both individuals can be seen for who they truly are, without the masks they often wear in more casual or less meaningful interactions. Attraction doesn't just engage the physical body, it activates the emotional and psychological layers of our being. When someone feels a deep connection, they allow their true selves to emerge, trusting that this bond will not be dismissed. It's this subtle, yet profound, willingness to be vulnerable that truly reveals the depth of attraction. When someone is secretly attracted to you, a noticeable shift occurs in the way they respond to your presence, often reflected in a heightened sense of attentiveness and protectiveness. This doesn't necessarily mean they're overly dramatic or possessive. Rather, their actions tend to reflect a deeper, more subtle desire to ensure that you are comfortable, safe, and well taken care of. This protective instinct is a natural subconscious response to attraction. It's a way for the person to express their emotional investment in a way that feels genuine and caring. Attraction, on an energetic level, fosters a desire to create harmony and balance between two people. One of the ways this manifests is through an increased level of attentiveness. When someone is drawn to you, they tend to pay close attention to your needs, both physical and emotional. They might notice when you're uncomfortable, when you're in need of assistance, or even when something small is bothering you. And they'll often take steps to offer help or make things easier for you. This attentiveness isn't necessarily about seeking praise or validation. It's simply a reflection of the desire to make you feel valued and seen. In addition to attentiveness, attraction can also trigger a sense of protectiveness. This doesn't mean they're trying to control or dominate the situation. Rather, it's a natural instinct to shield someone you care about from harm or discomfort. A protective response might show itself in a variety of ways, offering reassurance when you seem unsure, stepping in to help when you're overwhelmed, or simply being present in moments when you need someone. These actions, though often small and subtle, serve as a sign of their emotional investment and attraction. This protective energy also reflects a deeper emotional bond that is being formed. It's not just about physical attraction. It's about wanting to ensure that the person you're drawn to is safe, respected, and valued. It's a way of showing that you are important to them, that your well-being matters, and that they are willing to offer their support in whatever way feels necessary to maintain that connection. When someone is secretly attracted to you, the subtle changes in their behavior often speak louder than words. One of the most powerful signs of attraction is a shift in how they interact with you emotionally. Attraction tends to open up emotional channels, allowing someone to reveal parts of themselves that they might otherwise keep hidden. This emotional openness is not just about being vulnerable in a traditional sense, but about sharing personal thoughts, feelings, and experiences that reflect a deeper connection and a desire to form something more meaningful. This shift toward emotional transparency can manifest in various ways. A person who is attracted to you might begin to confide in you more readily, sharing details about their past, their fears, or their dreams. These revelations are not always grand or dramatic, but they often carry a sense of authenticity that feels different from the casual conversations that occur with others. When someone starts to reveal personal aspects of their life, it's a sign that they trust you and feel comfortable enough in your presence to drop the emotional barriers they may typically keep in place. Attraction also fosters a kind of emotional resonance. When someone is drawn to you, they will often start reflecting your emotional state back to you. If you're happy, they'll express joy. If you're feeling down, they may show empathy or sadness. This emotional mirroring isn't just an intellectual response. It's an energetic alignment that happens when two people connect on a deeper level. their emotional responses become more attuned to yours, creating a harmonious flow of shared feelings that brings you closer together. This emotional openness can also lead to deeper conversations about life, values, and personal beliefs. When someone is attracted to you, they want to explore not only who you are in the moment, but also what shapes you as a person. They will ask more thoughtful questions, seek to understand your perspective, and share their own in return. These exchanges move beyond surface-level topics and create a space where true emotional connection can thrive. It's in these moments that attraction becomes more than just physical. It evolves into something much deeper and more enduring. When someone is secretly attracted to you, one of the most significant shifts you might notice is how they become increasingly emotionally attuned to your needs and feelings. This attunement goes beyond surface-level gestures. It reflects a deeper understanding of your emotional state and a genuine desire to connect with you on an authentic level. People who are attracted to you often begin to sense, even without words, when something is off or when you might need support, offering it in ways that feel intuitive and caring. This emotional attunement shows up in how they respond to your emotional cues. If you're feeling anxious or stressed, they might notice the subtle changes in your behavior, perhaps the way you hold yourself or the tone of your voice, and instinctively offer reassurance or comfort. It's not always verbal. Sometimes it's the simple act of sitting quietly with you, offering a gentle presence, or making small gestures that convey understanding and empathy. These responses aren't driven by obligation, but by a natural subconscious desire to make you feel heard, supported, and safe. Attraction makes people more attuned to your emotional landscape, and this often means they begin to mirror your energy. If you're happy, they will share in your joy. If you're going through a difficult time, they may reflect your sadness or worry with empathy. This emotional mirroring is a reflection of the deep connection they feel. They resonate with your emotional state, making them more present and responsive to your needs. This ability to tune into your feelings without you having to say much is one of the hallmarks of attraction, as it shows that their focus and energy are centered on you. Beyond the immediate emotional responses, this attunement also extends to a more profound understanding of who you are and what matters to you. Someone who is attracted to you may begin to ask more insightful questions about your experiences, your values, and what drives you. They seek to know you on a deeper, emotional level, hoping to align with your world and offer something meaningful in return. This kind of connection is rooted in a genuine interest in your emotional well-being and is often a subtle but powerful indicator of attraction. When someone is secretly attracted to you, their energy begins to shift in a way that often aligns with your own. One of the most powerful signs of attraction is when two people begin to mirror each other's energy. This doesn't just happen on a physical or verbal level, but extends to the more subtle energetic exchange between individuals. It's as though the two of you are unconsciously syncing up, matching each other's emotional frequency. This energetic mirroring often creates a deeper bond and understanding that can make both people feel more connected and in tune with one another. The connection isn't limited to just mimicking physical gestures or speech patterns, though those may be present as well. More profound is the way this energy mirroring affects the flow of conversation and emotional states. When you feel energized or excited, the other person might begin to exhibit the same enthusiasm. If you're relaxed and calm, their energy will often reflect that state of peace. This kind of energetic synchronization goes beyond what is visible on the surface. It operates at a subconscious level, where both people are instinctively attuning themselves to the emotional currents of the other person. It's as though the energetic fields around each individual begin to resonate with one another, creating harmony without conscious effort. When attraction is involved, mirroring often extends to a sense of mutual understanding. This is why when someone is attracted to you, you might notice that you both seem to understand each other's feelings, even without speaking about them. The energy that flows between you makes the connection feel intuitive, almost like there's no need for words to express what's truly felt. There's a depth to this bond, a sense that both of you are on the same wavelength, even when you're not physically close. This energy mirroring also enhances the sense of safety and comfort between two people. When someone is attracted to you, they naturally gravitate toward this mutual resonance, wanting to maintain the harmony that allows both to feel seen and understood without needing to force anything. The energy exchange becomes its own language, one that speaks louder than words ever could. When someone is secretly attracted to you, their behavior often shifts to become more thoughtful and considerate, especially when it comes to small details. This heightened attention is a reflection of their desire to make a positive impression and to connect with you in meaningful ways. It's not about grand gestures or flashy displays. Instead, it's the little things, the subtle actions that demonstrate they are paying attention to your preferences, your needs, and even your unspoken desires. These actions go unnoticed at times, but they carry an energy of care and interest that signals a deeper connection. Someone who is attracted to you might remember small details you've mentioned in passing. They might surprise you with your favorite drink, or they might bring up something you once shared in a conversation, showing that they not only listen to you, but that they value the information you give them. This attention to detail is a key sign of attraction, as it indicates a level of interest that goes beyond surface-level engagement. It's an intuitive way of showing that they care about you as a person and want to make sure you feel special and appreciated. Beyond just remembering things you've said, this careful attention often extends to anticipating your needs. Someone who is drawn to you might start to notice patterns in your behavior, how you like things organized, the kind of atmosphere you enjoy, or how you respond in certain situations, and they will adjust their actions accordingly. This is their way of ensuring that your experience together is as comfortable and enjoyable as possible. It's a natural way of trying to align with you, to create an environment where you feel valued and understood. Attraction also manifests in a deeper sense of awareness and thoughtfulness toward your emotional and physical comfort. They may go out of their way to make sure you feel included, respected, or simply cared for in ways that might not be immediately obvious. This form of consideration isn't about seeking something in return. It's about expressing the connection and affection they feel through actions that show they are paying close attention to who you are and what you need.